opportunity is once in a lifetime.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Hayden Wesneski. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Now, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And the pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway. The wind of the pitch. Slice down the right side. The 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and one gone. Ji-hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's a Pirates lineup now. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Ball one there. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. Righty to the plate. Out there to center. Mancini should have it. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
pitch. Dansby Swanson, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Just missed. And the right-hander deals. And a 4-pitch walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Ian Happ up to hit. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swanson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And the 0-1. That's in there.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And the 0-2. That one missing inside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump.
Batting third, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Rickey Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. First offering misses the mark. And there's the strike.
1-1.
1 out and a runner at second. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And he deals. Bounce to third. Hayes throws to first, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
It becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Patrick Wisdom in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Reynolds gets under it. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
Second inning set to go. Here's Oneil Cruz.
Oneil Cruz.
And the right-hander back to work. Up the middle. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. There's a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. The 1-2. Good eye right there. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. That one not close. And that's ball 1. No score here in the second. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one is absolutely belted. Happ raging back towards the wall. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Up next for the Pirates, Ji-Man Choi. Into center. Mancini snags it for the second out.
Batting it, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Rodolfo
At the plate for
Castro.
Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Foul ball. Righty delivers. And another ball.
Strike.
That one pushed foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Two. Swings and misses. Out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Keller back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First offering, and it just misses. That's inside. Keller maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And 2-0 is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a pitch. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Edwin Rios here. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. That one missed. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Good hitters count the 2-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Hauls it in for the out. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Gets under it and pops it up. A little bloop single. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
And next for the Cubs, Luis Torrens. And that's outside. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. A swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
The pitch. And fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is popped up. Corner gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Bae, 23 years old. And he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And it's fouled away. The pitch. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bucks go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Here at Wrigley Field, and now here is Ian Happ. Happ throws right, bats left. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Keller back to work. And there's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's a speed threat, Nico Hoerner. Hoerner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. Check swing, little looper. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Wisdom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And the 1-0. And a strike in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
So up next, Seiya Suzuki, the solo homer his first time. And that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave one, and our score remains 2-1.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't...
Welcome back. Ryan Reynolds here.
The center fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
The right-hander back to work. That one drifts inside. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The 1-1. That one in there across the letters. Outside.
Outside, that's a ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And that one hammered. Mancini ranging back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 16th homer of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Suzuki on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Back here in Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Christopher Morel. The wind and the pitch. Off the plate, and that is ball 1. The pitch. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Into into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they inch closer. It's 3-2.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And next is the designated hitter, Edwin Rios. 0 for 1 so far.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And a pitch.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And the righty deals. And now 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Trey Mancini now 1 for 1 with a single so far. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, good power hitter on the field, but a really good human being off the field. And in fact, in 2021, he was named the AL Comeback Player of the Year after beating stage 3 colon cancer in 2020 and became a real inspiration to many around the league.
The pitch. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Luis Torrens, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Righty to the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to right, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Back to the top of the lineup. Dansby Swanson stands in. A strikeout and a walk. And there's a foul ball. Torrens stands at second with 2 gone. And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
One and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. And here it comes. And that's downstairs and outside. And a foul ball left side. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is popped up. Wisdom drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now it's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that's outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The catcher, Henry Davis.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're up 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
That to right. McCutchen after it. And it's caught. And there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Nico.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. And there's a curve through for a strike. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
And ball 1. Chris, we talk about that jump for Nico Horner moving from high school to college. The other thing, he was the first player from his draft class to make the majors, the 24th overall pick in 2018, and he made his major league debut a year later. And a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wind of the pitch. That's towards center. Reynolds on the run. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Patrick.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
This to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Righty delivers. On the ground to third. Throw over to Choi, and that is the inning. One left for the Cubs. They trail it 3-2. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Wisniewski back to work. Ball one there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Kyle Hendricks throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Sampson getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. That one fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering misses. Ball two. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ji-hwan Bae getting ready to hit. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Towards first. Goes to second for one. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the center fielder, Bryan Reynolds. And there's the strike. Reynolds, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Torrens puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 2. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. He's already homered here in this one. Jarlin Garcia comes on now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 66.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And now the lefty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Got him. Snap throw.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. Ripped on a line to center. Reynolds hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Center fielder.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Mancini stands in now and watches strike 1. Garcia, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And the pitch. And now it's even up.
Outside.
Two outs. Popped in the air. Left field. Bay makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. New pitcher on here, Kyle Hendricks.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Singy, this guy's put together a pretty amazing career. 8th round pick by the Rangers in 2011. Traded to the Cubs for Ryan Dempster a year later. I don't think that dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think when they traded for him that he would end up becoming starter with the most postseason starts in Cubs franchise history. So, you know, a guy that's very cerebral, understands what he's doing out there on the mound, and sometimes those guys can be tougher than the high velo guys.
Over to first, and he saved. Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hendricks throws over, and he just got his hand in there. The 1-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now it's the DH, Connor Joe, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hendricks throws over, and he's back in easily. The 0-2. That one missing inside. Hendricks picks to first. Cruz back on a dive. In the air to left center. Mancini settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Another throw over, and he's back again. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And it's off the wall. Across is the runner from first. It's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs and one in scoring position. They say you win.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Good eye right there. Out towards left center. Mancini after it. Makes the catch, inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud of weak, I let my reputation speak.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens.
Here comes a pitch. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And now 2-0. Now 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is inside, and now 2-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Bay squeezes it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. That's in for a strike. And misses inside. Can't make the play. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Nico Hoerner. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Strike two.
0-2.
And he deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Reynolds makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
So first and second with 2 outs. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Torrens at second. Hat on at first with 2 down. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Kicks and fires. That one 95 to finish him off.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the 8th,
Leading
and
off
here's
the
the
fifth,
catcher, Henry
the
Davis.
catcher, Henry Davis.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Misses inside. And the count even 1-1. And a pitch. Popped up. Hoerner brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ke'Bryan Hayes
Ke'Bryan
now at the plate.
Hayes.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Horner settles underneath it, makes the grab, 2 down. Kyle Hendricks has been one of the best pitchers in the National League since debuting in 2014, and he really runs counter to what we see in the game today. The successful high-velocity guys with a lot of swing and miss. He gets more soft contact, but he's been successful nevertheless. The professor, as some call him, Carl, as his teammates call him. Bay, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. To the right side. Whips it to first on the run. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Colin Holderman gets the ball now. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 35, Colin Holderman.
Yeah. I don't have to hustle all my life.
The wind and the pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
0-2 now. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Christopher Morel.
Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And there's a ball. And a base hit up the middle.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man at first with 1 gone. Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there for strike one. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The 0-1. Oh, and he hit him.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Mancini stands in here, takes ball one low.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
There's a strike. Pitch. That just misses. It's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch misses, and it's a full count. And here it comes. So heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Luis Torrens, the next Cub to hit. And takes low for ball one. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-0. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the righty deals. And now 2 balls and a strike. Morel over at second. Rios at first. 2 out of the inning. Righty to the plate. That's to third. Hayes to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. We go to the ninth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bryan Reynolds.
Bryan Reynolds.
The Y to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Mancini makes the grab, one away. Now remember, this is a guy who was actually originally drafted by the Rangers. He came over to the Cubs in the Ryan Dempster trade and has had a lot of success with that changeup. He gets compared to Greg Maddux, but he has admitted to the fact that really the first time he started paying attention to Greg Maddux was reading Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon and strike two. Misses outside. Going to count 1-2. And now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Andrew McCutchen.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now here is Andrew McCutchen. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Upstairs.
1-1.
And there's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
And the batter now, Connor Joe. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. On to Horner. Third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the friendly confines. So bottom of the ninth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson. On the mound now for the Pirates, David Bednar.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And a pitch. Inside, just missed. Bednar goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Kicks and deals. Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
2-0. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Nico Hoerner, the next to hit, known for his late inning heroics.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that one pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 2 now. On the ground. And it gets by him. Run comes in from second, and they trail by 1.
Picks himself up at RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
He's 2 outs away. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The pitch. Strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
In there, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers. Good eye in that spot.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Horner on the go. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
4-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.